So in my opinion, the most important part of all of this, RPO stuff that I'm talking is figuring out how you're going to practice it. Creating a very time efficient, way to do it where you're utilizing players, but you're also creating game-like situations for your guys. So not only your quarterbacks, but your receivers have to make decisions on this play. So I feel like it's very important to put them in those game type situations, so they're having to do that. So, one way how we rep our glance concept is, we're going to have our our single receiver and then our twins receiver side. If you have the bodies, have two centers and two quarterbacks up, if you have those. And so to one side, you're going to work the post snap. To one side, you're going to work the pre-snap look. So we'll take a look at the pre-snap looks for the quarterback to the field. So what he's going to do is he's going to assume you're to the pre-snap side. This player is this Sam linebacker, this D-gap player, whoever it is cheating down. You're going to turn and you're going to make the throw to the hitches side. Now, what we have over here, again, if you can't do it for a pure numbers purpose, just rep the inside receiver. If you can, rep the outside receiver, also working hitch or press versus hitch or go versus a press or a soft corner. All right. And you can always make this throw again based on matchup or leverage. Say that week you're like, all right, if you feel like you're getting pressure from the field, you can make that field go throw or field hitch throw. Again, it's a long way. But again, we still want to rep it. So what we're going to do is we're going to have him work this pre-snap side. We're going to catch the snap. All right. He's going to run the hitch. We're going to turn. We're going to flip our hips, and we're going to throw the hitch route to replace this D-gap fitter. Again, this is our pre-snap look. This is a relief side. Okay. Now, to the left-hand side here, all right, we're going to be working glance. So we have two defensive players here, all right. We have our L receiver, our outside receiver, running back, quarterback, and center. They're going to be working in unison, all right. When the ball is snapped, a corner is going to either be pressed or he's going to be off, all right. And we normally, you can keep him stationary at first just to work the decision side and then work a full speed rep with him, actually have him adjust to the route. But I would suggest as you're getting started, really just have that guy be stationary so that your receiver can make the decision on either the go ball or the bender. So you can start this safety at 10. You can start him at 7. You can start him already down in the box almost. Based on the week-to-week, appearances of the defense and structures that you're going to be seeing, you can make this adjustment. But again, have this quarterback go through his decision-making process. If this D-gap fitter backs up, he should give the football to the running back, and that just gives you extra mesh period or frames period with that quarterback-running back exchange. If this D-gap fitter comes down in the box, then you're either going to throw the go ball or you're going to throw the bender concept. All right, you can even work in a blitz package where he's going to run the slant and just replace it with the slant. So that's how we're going to work our glance concept. And again, say you don't have players that you might necessarily trust. You can put coaches out here. I will be that guy a lot of times, and we'll have another coach in this position right here. These are the two most critical parts that I would probably put someone you trust or put a coach there to mimic those game time decisions. And then whenever you're drilling your bender, it's going to be the complete opposite. It's going to be the opposite. To the twins is your bender concept, where you're running the bend or the slant, and you run your 5 and in. Okay, so that's the post snap look. So again, you're going to have this outside linebacker D-gap player. All right, he's going to be filling, or you're going to have this safety that's going to be filling, and you're going to go through all these scenarios. Specifically with your slot receiver running the bend concept. So right here, what you could do is if you kept him stationary, all right, then you should give the football. If these players stay where they should, stay where they are pre-snap to post-snap, it should be a give. If you're getting some sort of shuffle or a feel from these players, then you're going to get your bend. Now, where I talked about you would go outside is where you get some sort of feel from this D-gap player and that free safety comes down, that's when you're going to throw the 5 and in concept by the outside receiver. All right. So that's where you'll get the fin look, or like I talked about earlier, running the inside fade by number 2. That's something, again, that I haven't necessarily done, but I'd like to experiment with. And so those are all scenarios that you need to work. And this drill, in my opinion, gives you game-like speed. And then to the other side, to the left side, the quarterback and the center and this outside receiver are working your access. So just like you did pre-snap in the other slide, you're either going to work go ball or you're going to work hitch based on this pre-snap alignment by the corner. Again, this is saying, all right, I like my one-on-one decision. I'm going to take it. I'm either going to take the go or I'm going to take the hitch. Again, you can change this if you want to and run a speed out. You can run a slant, whatever you feel comfortable with in your program. Again, this is just what I do. But again, these are, in my opinion, critical ways and really efficient ways to rep this concept.